the important question. What is the hukm? What is the ruling in regards to learning the Arabic language? It goes back to the first word that Allah revealed, iqra. In this word is not just to recite but to understand, as it was revealed to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. كما قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم طلب العلم فريضة على كل مسلم. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam tells us that to seek knowledge is an obligation upon every one of us. And I find it difficult to rationalize a separation between Arabic language being the entire source of that knowledge. I will say that it is the consensus of the ulama, as well as the Sahaba and the Tabi'een. They have all repeatedly stressed the importance of learning Arabic for all non-Arabic speaking Muslims. Not a single one ever said, you don't need to learn this language. And I will quote as a good example the fatwa of Imam Shafi, who said, it is compulsory for every responsible Muslim to learn what they can of the Arabic language. While you have some who have gone much past that, like Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah, who has said about the Arabic language, ma'rifatuha fardun wajib, that it is an obligation upon every person to learn the Arabic language. And of course, Allah does not put a burden upon someone more than they have the strength to bear, so we are responsible to do the best we can, inshallah, with the means we have at our disposal. Now, what are the benefits of learning better how to understand the language of Allah that He revealed His book in? Number one, it will help us understand the deen. Not an imam can stand before you and give a fatwa without understanding this deen. As Allah says, وَكَذَلِكَ أَنزَلْنَاهُ حُكْمًا عَرَبِيًّا. And like thus did we send down this as a ruling or a judgment in the Arabic language. So there is that importance of being grounded, and that grounding ourselves in our faith is done in our understanding of the actual words of Allah. The other benefit we can have, more than just understanding our religion, is it will give us so much more khushu' in our salah. As I remember myself, years before, when I first learned the Arabic language, after about 6 to 8 months, only after learning it, I was standing once in salah and I heard the imam reciting a surah that I knew before, but I haven't heard it since then. And I'll tell you, listening to the words for the first time and understanding the meaning of this surah were like going from watching an old black and white fuzzy TV to an HD TV plasma widescreen, as far as the beauty and the effect and the khushu' I had in my salah. And everything is in levels. The more we understand of Allah's words, the more we will love standing before Allah, rehearsing those words back to ourselves as Allah intended us for us to understand them. And for those of you who understand Arabic, you know you have improvements you can make. How great would it be if we could all stand in our salah reciting with the understanding and knowledge of the Arabic language that Umar ibn Khattab, for example, had? How great would the effect? The effect would be awesome. And as well as helping us in understanding Allah's words in our khushu', knowing better the Arabic language will help you in memorizing the Qur'an. And this is what Allah says, فَإِنَّمَا يَسَّرْنَاهُ بِلِسَانِكَ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَذَكَّرُونَ. And we have sent down this, or we have made this Qur'an easy in your tongue, O Muhammad, in your language. Why? So that they can better remember. So it's easier for them to remember. And I'll tell you, for those brothers I know who went and learned Arabic, even brothers I know that made that personal commitment over a year ago to learn Arabic, and they spent 10 months in an intensive course to learn it. Now they stood in Ramadan and understand 80-90% of what they were hearing. The difference